and welcome to Story Time with Saturena. Did you hear that Western music? Oh yes. I am so excited to tell you about this biography today. Okay, today is day 10 of our 28 days of Black History Facts. I can't believe we're on day 10. Wow, 18 more days to go. Well, anyway, I want to talk to you about Bass Reeves. Yes. Let's get started. Bass Reeves. He was a tough guy. Yes, he was. He was born in 1838 and he died in 1910. Deputy U.S. Marshal, that's what he was. Bass was born enslaved in Arkansas. As a boy, he was made a personal servant to Colonel George Reeves, who allowed Bass to learn to use a shotgun. Bass was so skilled that he even excelled in turkey shooting competitions. When people saw how good he was, they barred him from competing. Bass understood that, as an enslaved person, there was no winning for him. George took Bass with him to fight for the Confederacy in the Civil War. Bass was able to escape to Indian Territory, what we call present-day Oklahoma. He hid until the end of the war, learning the languages and customs of the Seminole, Cherokee, and Creek peoples. It really was the Wild West, a lawless land for miles around. Since tribal courts had no jurisdiction over U.S. citizens, many criminals crossed into Indian Territory to hide out. It was the job of the U.S. Marshals to go in and capture the bad guys. In 1875, when the head of the Marshals needed to appoint his deputies, he thought of Bass, who knew the land, spoke the languages, and was an incredible shot. Bass was one of the first Black deputy U.S. Marshals. It was a dangerous job. In Bass's time, more than 100 marshals were killed in the line of duty. He was never shot, but he had a few close calls, including one when the bad guys got his hat. He brought in around 3,000 criminals. Before long, people far and wide knew Bass's reputation. A tough as nails, sharp-shooting 6'2" Black deputy. He could shoot with both hands, but Bass chose to shoot only when necessary. Instead, he liked to use disguises and tricks to outsmart the criminals to make his arrest. It wasn't just about bad guys for Bass. He loved animals and went out of his way to stand up against animal cruelty. It's speculated that Bass was the inspiration for the Lone Ranger, the fictional masked hero of the Old West. There's no way of knowing for sure, but we do know that Bass was a real-life good guy who fought for justice. Bass Reeves. That biography came from Little Legends, Exceptional Men in Black History, written by Vashti Harrison. And this is Vashti Harrison. She's the illustrator and the author of this book. See, Bass Reeves, he was a tough guy, wasn't he? I'll show you his picture again. He looks tough. Bass Reeves, the first U.S. Marshal. I hope you enjoyed that fun African-American fun fact. And tomorrow I'll be back with you with day 11 on another African-American Black History fact. Take care, friends.